Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to show you all how to write a lawn care business plan in 30 minutes. Specifically, what I want to do is show you all how to use my lawn care business plan template and also the financial model and how to use that and how to put your information in there to customize it so you will be able to have a workable, usable business plan in less than 30 minutes, which is my objective when I went ahead and created the structure for this template. All right, so without further ado, just set your expectations for the video. We are going to go ahead and walk through the template for the Word document, and I'm going to briefly touch on the important aspects that need to be changed in the financial model. And if you make these changes within 30 minutes, like I said, you should have a usable model ready to go. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the purpose of the video. So the purpose of the video, like I said, is to customize the business plan template that I do provide. I sell on my website, customize it, and use it within 30 minutes. The business plan template, once you customize it, it should be good for landlords, small business loans, and also to share with friends and family. This is not something within 30 minutes you're going to be able to take to an investor and get like $10 million or anything like that, from my most humble of opinion and experiences. You very well could, but typically that's not how it's structured. There are some limitations to the template that I do sell on my site. First and foremost, it's not compatible with Google or Apple products. So if you're going to be using Google Docs or Microsoft product, Apple products, the template is not going to, it's not going to work with that. It doesn't need to be Office products. Also, I do not offer free phone support for the template. So if you do buy the template and then you want me to give you some help in hand and give you some tips and tricks and do some edits, that's not included in the template purchase. If you have some questions before you want to go ahead and make the purchase of the template, feel free to pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Be delighted to answer any questions that you have beforehand. Afterwards, then I do charge for my services. So what do you get when you go ahead and purchase my template? You're going to get a customizable Word document. You're going to get a basic financial model that you're going to be able to make changes to. You're also going to have this how to use video, which is this video right here, that's going to walk you through how to make the changes in the Word document. And then you're also going to have the how to use video for the financial model. So you get a couple of tutorial model videos that's going to help you work through the landscape template, or the lawn care template rather. All right, so real quick, some experience about me. I am a professional writer, business plan writer. I'm also a published author. So if y'all do want some assistance in writing your plan, again, pick up the phone, reach out to me. I'd love to write the business plan for you. Also, I do offer several templates on my site as well as books published on Amazon. So if you need some additional assistance, those are some good resources as well. Educational background, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert for both finance and business. So I do know my stuff. And all right, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. So once you go ahead and purchase the lawn care business plan template, you are going to get a Word document, and then you're going to get an Excel file. So the Word document is right here, and then this is what the Excel file is going to look like right here. So first thing I recommend is starting with the Word document. Right here, it says lawn care business plan. I change this to, put this to your name. So whatever your name is, whatever your company name is, put it right there. The way to get rid of this yellow is you're going to highlight it, then you're going to come up here and you are going to select no color. So once you get rid of the color, then it's going to look like a usable document. Next thing is going to be the table of contents. As you add more information to your business plan template and you customize it and you make it your own, what inevitably is going to happen is that you are going to have more and more pages. As you add pages to your business plan template, make sure to come here to the table of contents, click on the table of contents, update table, and then click on update entire table and click OK. So once you do that, the entire table of contents will update for you with the pages and such. The next is going to be your executive summary. Wherever it's yellow, that's where I recommend you go ahead and make some changes. Company name, whatever your legal structure for your company is going to be, your location, your name, the services you're going to be providing for your lawn care company, and then the hours of operation. Target market, again, feel free to go ahead and update the information for your target market. And then the financial highlights, what I've done for the financial highlights is I've put some typical numbers in there based on my experience that is typical for a lawn care company. And I put that information in here into the financial model. And so what we'll do is once we get to the projections, I'll go over this a little bit more in detail. All right, the funding request. How much money do you need to get the party started? An expectation or an estimate is $50,000. If you need more or less, then go ahead and make the changes right here. The next section is going to be your company description section. So this right here is identical to what you had here. So what I recommend you do is once you make these updates here, copy this information, control copy, and then just go ahead and paste it right here, and you're all set, ready to go. I've got a section for competitive advantages. Feel free to go ahead and update that. Here are your services. This is a service section, and it's going to be lawn maintenance and landscaping services if you do offer landscaping services. If you don't offer landscaping services, then just get rid of it, back out, and you're all set, ready to go. Primary target market section is included here. Pricing strategy, I just leave this the way it is. It's just saying that you're going to keep track of what other competitors are doing, and you're going to make your price changes accordingly. You're also going to have an hours of operation section, and then your location. If you're going to have an office, then go ahead and put that information here. If it's going to be a home office, then again, update your location section. The business objectives and timeline. This is a segment where you're going to be able to make some discussions as to, where you want to be in 3 months, where you want to be in 6 months, and then 12 months. So these are where you're going to be setting some objectives of what you want to attain. You're going to be able to show the reader that you do intend to grow your business and that you do have some benchmarks set. Next section is going to be your industry analysis. I do use IBIS World. And this IBIS World, I have a subscription for IBIS World, and I summarize the information there. Industry research is going to be your landscaping services in the U.S. And then you've got your SWOT analysis, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. In this section right here, what you're going to do is just go ahead and you can update this Smart Art. And the way you update it is you're going to click on the Smart Art. You're going to go to this little arrow right here. And then here you're going to go ahead and add your information for your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. I do skip a bullet point just so it's easier to read. Next section is going to be your organizational structure. For the organizational structure, again, the company name, address, whatever type of legal structure it is, limited liability, corporation, sole proprietor, what have you. And then your company name here. And then you've got your organizational chart. Right here, it's just CEO and assistant. If you're going to have a foreman, then again, do the same thing. Click on the Smart Art, go to the little arrow, and then you can just go ahead and add however many job positions you like, and the information updates accordingly. All right, oops, we went too far back. Let's go down to, so we have the organizational structure, and then the marketing. This marketing section is to go ahead and help the reader understand, what kind of marketing you're going to do. I gave you a good head start for the traditional marketing, the internet marketing, and social media marketing. If you want to keep it the way it is, fantastic. If you want to go ahead and add some more information to it, feel free to do that as well. And then finally, again, the funding request here. This is the amount of money you're going to need, how long you expect to borrow it for, and the interest rate range. So this is a nice, solid, succinct funding request section for you. And then we got the financial projections. All this information is going to come from the financial template or financial model that is included. I do have a separate video that I go into more detail for this information, but just to give you some highlights here. Right here, this right here is your daily sales. Number of customers that you work with on average per day. This is about the average of how much you charge per customer. And the variable cost is going to be your fuel and your string trimmer or whatever what have you. So that's going to be your variable cost. So you can change the price, the number of customers per day. This is how many days that you're going to be working per week. So if you're going to be operating 5 days or 6 days, that would be right here. And then your salary would be right here. Employee information is here. 172 hours means they're going to be 40 hours a week, $15 an hour. And this is your number of employees. These are your startup costs, like we said earlier, $50,000 is what we anticipated. And then here is a section of how I categorized that $50,000. Again, feel free to make whatever changes you want. Whatever changes you make, it will update on the startup costs accordingly here. Next is going to be your fixed costs. So what are your fixed costs? Your utilities, your office expenses, your insurance, your advertising, all that information could go right here. Once you make those basic changes, then you are going to have a 12-month profit and loss section here, which is going to be your month 1 through month 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9. And then here is your projections for the next 5 years. So any changes that you make on this financial model, you will have to make the copy of the updated financial model. You would hit Control C, make a copy of that. Then you zip over here to the profit and loss year 1 that is aligned with it. You would copy this, or you just back out, you delete it, and then you hit Control V, and now you have an updated profit and loss for year 1, month 1 through month 3. You would do these changes for quarter 2, quarter 3, and then quarter 4. And then you'd also make the changes for your pro forma income statement as well. So whatever changes you make here, whatever changes you make on this information page, the changes you make on this information page will roll over to your profit and loss for year 1, quarter 1, 2, 3, and quarter 4 is right here. And it will also update in your income statement as well. So any changes you make on this part right here will update your financial statements, and all you need to do is copy the financial statement, Control C it, move over to the template, get rid of the old one. This is year 1 through year 5, so we're going to delete this, and then hit Control V, and now we have the updated financial model in there, or the financial projections. So hopefully this information is helpful for y'all, and if you do want to go ahead and purchase my template, all you have to do is go to qualitybusinessplan.com/lawn care business plan template. And once you get here, I do have the instructional video. This will be this section right here will be the video I'm doing right now. And then underneath of it is an in-depth explanation on how to use the financial template. So you do get a couple of tutorials with your purchase as well. So hopefully this, like I said, information was helpful. You want to purchase the document, it's right here. And if the video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up on YouTube. And as always, have a fantastic day. Thank you.